welcome back to New England Fire Cooking. I'm Aaron Higgins, and today's going to be our last installment of Super Bowl recipes prior to the big game. So what I have here is I have a bag of chicken wings that's been sitting in a marinade, and all this marinade is some Sweet Baby Ray's and some Dirty Dicks. So what I did was I basically did 2 parts barbecue sauce to 1 part hot sauce. I like to have a little heat on these. And what I did was I just put them in a plastic bag this morning. And it's basically one of these, the equivalent to one of these packages of wings, maybe 1.5. So basically what I did is I just put the wings in a bag and I mixed my sauces together, poured it right over, and you want to let these sit in the fridge for at least a couple hours. It doesn't hurt to go overnight. And these are going to be our barbecue wings. Now over here, what we have is we have a couple packages of chicken wings that I just got at Stop and Shop. All right, and then I have this stuff made by Cosmos Q. It's called Wing Dust. Now I opened it and I took a pinch and I tried it, and it's got some really good flavor. Now I've never used this stuff before, and all it says to do is to just fry them or bake them or do whatever is what you can do. Cook them naked, it says, and then dust them up. So I would think that once we get these out of the fryer and let them drain, we're gonna just put them in a container and we're gonna sprinkle some of this stuff on there. And we're just gonna shake it all up. We're just gonna see what goes from there. I've never tried this before, but it tastes really, really good, so I'm looking forward to this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go fire up the grill. Today we're gonna be cooking on the offset smoker over a hickory stick. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the barbecue wings on the grill, and for the buffalo wings, we're gonna throw those in the turkey fryer. Stick around. Okay guys, we're down at the grill. I'm just gonna get these coals started here. Got myself a paraffin wax cube, and that will do a pretty good job of getting these coals nice and hot. When they're hot, we'll come back and throw some hickory on them.
When you're letting your grill get up to temperature, it's important to make sure that your vents are wide open. Right here on the bottom.
And make sure that stack is open too. So now that this Royal Oak charcoal is really starting to get hot, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come across here and I'm gonna throw a piece of hickory right on. This is gonna give us some great flavor. We're gonna let this come up to temperature, and then we're gonna get these wings on. Stick around. All right, well, we're letting our grill get up to temperature. What we want to do now is we want to get these wings out of here. We want to get them on this rack, and then we want to hit them with a little bit of seasoning. They've been sitting in this marinade for a few hours now, and we're going to throw a little dry rub on them for a little additional flavor. But before I get too far ahead of myself, let's just hit this rack with a quick dose of cooking spray. And that'll help keep these from sticking. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in here, and I'm just going to lay them right out. So now that I got these things out on the rack, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit them with a little bit of dry rub. I'm not going to use a barbecue dry rub because we used barbecue sauce in the marinade. So what I'm going to use is this Suckle Busters Clucker Dust, and it's just kind of an all-purpose chicken rub. It's a little sweet, it's a little savory. It's going to give us some really good flavor. And one thing I'd like to say about this chicken right here, you want to look for relatively large wings, okay? The last thing I want on a wing is this skimpy little thing with barely any meat on the bone. You want to look for a nice, good, meaty wing. And sometimes you can get them in big 4-pound bags from Sam's or Walmart or something like that, and they're frozen. I got these fresh, but if you do get them frozen, make sure you put them in the refrigerator for a few days and let them thaw out nice and slow. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over and we're just gonna give a light to medium coat. You don't need to go too heavy on these. Remember, there's not too much here. Wings are pretty small, so you want to kind of be cautious with the rub. You don't want to over season it and end up with a big mouthful of salt and brown sugar. You still want to be able to taste chicken on these. So now that these are seasoned, they're ready to go right on the grill, and we're gonna run right around 275 to 300 degrees. You wanna cook a little bit hotter so the skin on these gets nice and crispy. See you down at the pit. Okay, so we're right about 300. It's time for these to go on. Okay, once again, I use this rack to hold my chicken wings. I use this rack a lot because it makes things really, really easy to move around back and forth to the pit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set these things somewhat in the center. Wings are pretty small, So you don't want to get them too close to the firebox, because then you're going to blacken these wings that are close to it, and these will still be not quite there yet. So if anything, you want to set them a little bit further away. Don't go right for the very center. Get it closed up, and we'll check on them in about a half hour and see how we're doing. Okay guys, it's been about a half hour, and these things are looking really, really good. We're going to continue to let these roll right at 300. You don't have to do too much to these. You don't have to flip them. You don't have to poke them. Basically, after an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, they should be good. You could rip one apart and test it. Should be white all the way through. If you temp them, white meat should be 165, but you can easily let a wing go up to 185 degrees, and that won't hurt it, so don't worry about overcooking these. So in the meantime, what I've done here is I've set up my master-built turkey fryer. Okay, you can fry these chicken wings on the stovetop. You can use an air fryer, that's okay. You could use a Fry Daddy or anything like that. What I like about the turkey fryer is that it's outside and you're not spattering grease all over your kitchen. And secondly, you can do a lot of chicken wings in this. So what I did was I put about 3 quarts of corn oil right into this pot here. Now that's nowhere near the amount we would need to do a whole turkey, but we're not doing a whole turkey, we're just doing chicken wings. The reason I use corn oil is because 9 times out of 10, I'm cooking for a large group of people. And normally, peanut oil is recommended to fry turkeys or chicken, but I want to make sure that I'm not going to kill anybody in case they have a peanut allergy. And I'm certainly not going to call 150 people and find out who's allergic to what. So it's a lot easier to just use corn oil. Okay guys, so this oil is right up to temp, and what I'm going to do is, because we don't have a basket on this turkey fryer, I'm just going to drop these chicken wings with some tongs right in. These things are going to jump a little bit. Wish you could see them, but it's cold up here. We're gonna let these roll for about 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, they should be good. Stick around. Okay guys, so while our buffalo wings are frying, I gotta say that these wings here look really, really good. It's time to get these off and get a little sauce on them. Stick around. Okay guys, so here we are. We got our barbecue smoked chicken wings right here, and they look really, really good. We also have our naked fried chicken wings sitting here right in the pan. So what I'm gonna do right now, this is gonna be for the buffalo wings. And I've got this wing dust. It's made by Cosmos Q. And all it says to do is to just dust these things and then basically shake them up, okay? And it should give it a nice coating. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come right through and I'm gonna dust these just like that. And then I'm gonna cover them. I'm gonna cover them with this tin foil, you know, in this aluminum casserole dish. And I'm just gonna give them a quick shake. That doesn't look bad, but I think I'm gonna hit them with a little bit more, just to be on the safe side. Wow, that is some really concentrated stuff. Okay, I can see why someone would use this stuff. This looks really good. Smells really good. Anyway, back over to the barbecue. So what I did right here was I did 2 parts Killer Hogs the barbecue sauce and 1 part Killer Hogs vinegar sauce. And all I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna give these guys a little bit of a light coat of barbecue sauce. You know, and this will just give it a little bit of flavor. They already smell great. Smell like smoke, which is what we want. Nice hickory smoke. Okay guys, so here we are. We've got some beautiful looking wings here. We've got some nice barbecue smoked chicken wings, and then we've got some deep fried buffalo wings, and this is perfect for any Super Bowl game. This is perfect for any day of the week. I could eat this every day, okay? I haven't even taken a bite yet. I'm already saying I could eat this every day. So before I give this the official taste test here, let's do a quick run through of what we did. We'll start with our barbecue wings. What I did was I had a package of chicken wings, and all I did was I put them in a plastic Ziploc bag, and I added 2 parts Baby Ray's sweet and spicy barbecue sauce to 1 part Dirty Dick's hot sauce, okay? And I let it sit in that marinade for a couple of hours. We pulled them out, we got them on a rack, we seasoned them with the Suckle Busters Clucker Dust chicken rub, and then we got them on the smoke and we let them roll over hickory smoke and royal oak charcoal for about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes. And like I said, you can tempt these guys, and in white meat you want 165. Something like this you could easily let it carry up to as far as 190, and it's not gonna hurt these. So don't worry about overcooking them, okay? Once they came off the grill, we got them back up here and we just took 2 parts Killer Hogs, the barbecue sauce as it's called, and 1 part Killer Hogs vinegar sauce. We just gave them a quick brush, and now here they are. Now moving on to the buffalo. All we did was we got a couple packages of chicken wings from the local grocery store. We got some corn oil because I don't use peanut oil in case anybody has a peanut allergy. You want to be very sure that no one hanging out with you for Super Bowl has a peanut allergy. You don't want to fry a bunch of wings in peanut oil and send someone to the hospital at halftime. You don't want to do that. So I always go with corn oil. So what we did was we got that oil right up to 350 degrees, and then we dropped these right in and we fried them for about 10 minutes or until they're done. And then what we did was we pulled them out and we put them in an aluminum pan. And then I had this buffalo seasoning. It's made by Cosmos Q, and it's called Wing Dust, and it's the buffalo flavor. He makes a bunch of different flavors. I still haven't tried all of them yet, but I would love to. Depending on how these go, I'll do a lot more business with those guys. But overall, it was pretty easy. Fry your wings naked, pull them out, drop them in a pan, dust them, give them a quick shake, check them. If you think they need more seasoning, hit them again, give them a quick shake, and then they're done. And you can add whatever kind of dressings you want with this. You can add honey mustard, you can add ranch, blue cheese, whatever you want. But I'm gonna give these guys the taste test with no dressings at all. I wanna see how this goes here. So here we go. I'm gonna start with the buffalo. Buffalo is easily my favorite. Okay. Before I get further into this wing, I like this much better than using wing sauce. I really do. All of that flavor is there, all of it. Everything you could want out of a buffalo chicken wing is in this. Wow. Everything you want out of buffalo chicken wing is in this wing dust. Okay, it's not runny, it doesn't make a mess. You don't have sauce all over the place. It's crunchier. Yeah, it's definitely crunchier. This is really good. This is very good. I gotta say, Cosmos Q Wing Dust hit this one right out of the park. That with a little bit of blue cheese is really, it's gonna be awesome. Now, coming into the barbecue, I'm gonna grab this big drumette right here. This is a nice big wing. Holy smoke. Ah, literally. A lot of smoke, really tender chicken meat. It tastes like chicken. That dry rub after the marinade, the Clucker Dust, it really didn't overwhelm anything. Doesn't taste overseasoned. And then the sauce we put on afterward, the Killer Hogs, perfect blend. 2 parts sweet sauce, 1 part vinegar. Got a really good tanginess to it. I gotta say, this is definitely a winner. I gotta try a drumette of this buffalo here. Man, that looks good. Oh, the fryer is just really crispy. Not that the barbecue isn't. It's just two different animals here, which is great for Super Bowl. You really have the best of both worlds here. You can't go wrong. And keep in mind, guys, you can cook these on any grill. I mean, hell, you can take these barbecue wings, hit them with a barbecue rub, throw them on a gas grill, grill them right up hot and fast. You could grill these up hot and fast naked and then toss them in the wing dust. You can do it right on your Weber Spirit or, you know, whatever grill you have. You do it in the oven, it would taste good. Are you kidding me? I'd take cordwood and light a campfire and this would be really, really good. Listen, this is our last installment of Super Bowl recipes. We hope you really, really like this. We hope you give this a shot because this is a home run every day. This isn't all that expensive, okay? And it's really, really easy to do. You can do it in your oven. You can do it on a gas grill. You can do it on a charcoal grill. You can do it on a Traeger. You can clearly do it in a deep fryer like I showed you earlier. You really can't go wrong. Not much to chicken wings. So all you gotta do is just maintain temperatures. Okay, keep an eye on, especially with a deep fryer. It doesn't take too long to cook these things, 10 minutes at the very most. We let these roll for about 2 hours. If you're doing it on the smoker, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time, so you gotta plan accordingly. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, click that subscribe button, click that bell, ring that bell, so you know when we put out our latest content. Check us out on Instagram, check us out on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you guys. Leave your feedback, any comments in the comments section. We look at all of it. We hope you guys have a great Super Bowl. We hope you have a great game day. Stay safe. If you do a lot of drinking, please, for the love of God, do not drive. Get a ride. Call someone. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you really like this. We hope you give it a shot. We'll see you next time.